Family, we recently watched a video of Orlando Brown exposing every male celebrity that he has slept with. And Usher was one of them. To be quite honest, he said Usher is a gusher. Whatever that means, it makes me seem like, I don't know, Usher just really goes that way. So in this video right here, we have Usher reveals how Diddy bent him and Justin Bieber over. Because Justin Bieber was also under Diddy's wing when he was very young. And the same exact thing with Usher. So in this video, we're going to find that out right now. Make sure you smash the like button. Let's get straight into this.
Man, there's a lot of stuff that Mace and Usher know that they ain't telling about Diddy. There's a lot of stuff.
Hold up. What did the cat do to him, though? Why he doing the cat like that? Dang.
About Diddy. There's a lot of stuff that they know. Can you imagine, bruh? Can you really imagine?
What you mean by Usher, though?
Usher used to stay with Diddy, too.
And, but do I regret it? For the fact that he wants to be called Cinco.
Right.
I know that he probably has some, something with it. But I'm like, hey, you know what, though? Do what you want, man.
You're a dad now. Would you ever send your kid to Puffy camp?
According to a man, Usher, he's saying that Usher gave him herpes and wants Usher to turn over his medical records.
I moved to New York City, and I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year.
That's the crazy thing. Now, that was L.A. Reid's idea, right? We're sending you over to something called Puffy Flavor Camp.
There you go.
To learn
Flavor Camp?
Yeah,
Flavor
that's what it was called. And you're going to go to Puff Daddy's. He's going
In the 90s, do you understand what that's like?
Puffy's place was like just filled with chicks and orgying like nonstop, right?
No, not really. I mean, but hey, it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Is Usher fine?
Now, what kind of flavor is Puff Daddy offering to his lifestyle? He offering that zesty flavor. He's sprinkling some zest in his life. That's what he's doing.
Finally taking a stand for himself?
But we come from a very homosexual era of hip-hop as well. There was a radio personality once upon a time. Her name was Wendy Williams, and she was practically burned at the stake for talking about such. And now it's all come full circle. There were many situations, none of which to talk about, but there were many situations back in the day in my career, and it's all coming full circle now.
So these artists, they're getting in the ass because that's their ritual, that's their right.
Oh, this is my video.
To get to the next level.
They videotape it. Then when he in the meeting, they give him the contract. They play the video of him getting by like 3 niggas.
Everybody in the music industry that you see that's successful is a homosexual. So you go, so they get high, they get intoxicated, and they have transvestites in ass.
Yo!
They have transvestites come and videotape this shit.
Recently, several celebrities have referred to or recounted uncomfortable situations with the rapper Sean Diddy Combs, with Chris Brown, Wendy Williams, Gene Deal, and especially Cassie being one of the few to have gone above and beyond and filed a lawsuit against the mogul. But with Usher now taking the lead and revealing Diddy's grooming scenarios with the singer while he was young and naive, the world is losing it all.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you seeing?
I went there to see the lifestyle,
right?
And I saw it, and it was. But I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild.
So nobody tried to, some woman didn't come along.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
I didn't say that. What I did say is that there were very curious things taking place, and I didn't necessarily understand it.
Biggie Smalls was there.
Biggie Smalls was there. Lil' Kim, Craig Mack.
All these people are hanging around.
Yeah, man. Faith Evans, Jodeci, Mary J. Blige. They didn't know nothing about this shit.
Here's everything you need to know. Usher first attracted the attention of Sean Diddy Combs when he was just 14 years old, and the record producer signed him to Bad Boy Entertainment right away.
My brother right here from day one, we used to wake up and, damn, pause, but like just back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the frosted flakes.
Whoa. I'm just catching that now. He said we used to wake up. He was about to say we used to wake up together. He said we used to wake up. We used to wake up means that they were in the same bed. That's just sad. Bro, that's just sad. I'm not gonna lie, because he was so young and vulnerable. That's just sad, bro. Yeah. And that's why Kevin Hart laughed, too, because Kevin Hart knows what's going on. Same thing. He wears those dresses in the movies for a reason. He knows exactly what's going on. That's crazy. I'm just now getting that clip right now.
Entertainment right away.
My brother right here from day one, we used to wake up and, I mean, damn, pause, but like just how. I mean,
And that's why he said pause too.
Like 10 and I was a little bit older.
That's why he said pause, because he knew it was in a weird way.
Brother, we used to fight over the frosted flakes.
Take your time with it. Breathe it in. Yeah, they yours, and you gonna see this for you. This ain't for nobody else but you. You take your time, boy. I see you. Fly ass motherfucker doing baby. You were in the kitchen eating all my cereal.
From there, it was reported that Usher was guided into the world of fame and wealth by Combs, who assumed the position of his mentor, having Usher live with him as part of his training/mentoring program.
Oh. I was having a good time.
He said he used to bend him over in the kitchen. That's some, oh man, that's some wifey stuff. That's some husband and wife stuff right there.
Live with him as part of his training/mentoring program.
Oh. I was having a good time, you know what I mean?
Does he have you doing any chores? Are you doing dishes at all? I mean, to keep you humble somewhat? Or are you just like, can you stay up till 4 in the morning with them and party?
I mean, I could. I actually stayed up longer than them.
And do you have money? What's going on?
I mean, I had like per diem. I had like, you know,
what
like a living.
Life.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
14 years old. You're a dad now. Would you ever send your kid to Puffy camp?
Hell no.
Fast forward to today, Usher shared an honest and unglamorous side of his early career with Oprah Winfrey in a 2012 interview. He revealed that when he was still a youngster, Combs introduced him to drugs and crazy parties.
And it was hard. There were a lot of things I seen and a lot of positions that I think I was put in where I had to make very, very tough decisions in my life about who I would be. I was 13 years old. And being 13, having that
13
type of
is so young.
You know, yeah, it was cool to go to Howard Homecoming with Puff. It was great to be able to go to Club USA or the Supper Club, you know, with Puffy in that time, or the Tunnel. But these are places that a 13-year-old probably should not be.
At all.
You know, most kids would be excited about it. You know, most kids are trying to figure out, you know, how to be around, you know, hot girls, pretty girls. I'm around grown women, and I'm seeing them do things and have experiences that I'm not quite ready for. You know, and I think that he was just trying to show me the lifestyle. However, that's not what I was there for. I was there because I wanted a career, man. So
yeah,
we would fight, we would tussle. More than often, I think Puffy would say, man, you gotta chill. Like, you're just a little bit too intense. You know, you gotta relax. Like, yo, man, I'm here to work, man. I ain't sang in a week. I mean, I'm 13 years old, like banging on this man as though, you know, I am the manager. I am the spokesperson for Usher. And I'm telling him, look, you're gonna put me in the studio, man. You got Biggie Smalls in there, you got Craig Mack in there. You're gonna make me a priority too. I'm not here to party with you. I don't wanna go to the clubs. Matter of fact, I'm too young to even be in here. Why you got me in clubs? I think as a kid, I realized, hey, look, that's not my ring. That's not my moment. That's not my bottle. That's not my drink. That's not my celebration. So I'm not here to celebrate. I wanted people to be excited about me the way that they were excited about him. I wanted my own success. I would stay at the studio.
Bro, that's still
all
sad,
of what
though,
I could
bro.
absorb from being an artist, being around other performers like Mary J. Blige, Jodeci, I'll Be Sure at the time, Missy Elliott, Timbaland, all of these people, I would just absorb every bit of what I could get my hands on. I was just pulling everything I possibly could. There was a lesson in all of it. There was something to pull from it all because I got a chance to see a glimpse of the lifestyle, a glimpse of the idea of what it was to be successful. And part of all of this is really, if you can see it, then you should believe it.
Usher acknowledged that he was under a lot of pressure to engage in activities for which he was not emotionally or psychologically ready. He acknowledged that he regretted some of the decisions he took at the time, but that he did all of that because that is the best he knew. And, just recently, Reggie Wright Jr. has come forward supporting all such claims that Usher has made.
I keep telling y'all that I've been battling with this homosexuality way before all this came out. Y'all be, you know, you motherfuckers like always saying, and you too, John, Reggie be lying, Reggie making up. But if y'all go and listen to my videos before, y'all see I done spoke on all this bullshit before. Been telling y'all, Puffy Combs is a fucking homosexual. Any man sitting paying a motherfucking meal to come and watch him have sex with his girl is a weirdo. Now I know y'all be like, well, you don't watch porn, you don't watch porn. No, number one, I don't pay a motherfucking man to come and watch me or let me watch them a man. I mean, a girl. I ain't gonna pay no man to do that. And generally, if I'm watching porn, it's girl on girl. That's just my taste. But yeah, that's crazy. But I've been telling y'all that this is he's gay. But when you have to have these females around, you gotta hide that crazy fantasy. Y'all got Gene done told y'all. The niggas going to buy plugs. Females that play with dildos and plugs and all that, they want the house. No words, like I just harshly said it. But dude, man, tell y'all these stories. It's just a matter of time.
Usher also blasted Combs for not being the best role model. So, in order to forge his own personality and pursue his career on his own terms, and not be someone's slave anymore, he felt compelled to put Combs at a cut down.
Because as a result of being around that man, Sean Puffy Combs, I don't sleep to this day. I have a problem sleeping to this day. I got it from him. I mean, this is a dude who just never slept. He's just, I mean, he's probably the first one to get up and the last one to go to sleep. So at the age of 8, 9, you know, I began to ask myself, like, what am I gonna do with my life? Who am I gonna be? Am I gonna be a teenager who sleeps on my mom's couch?
This man said at 8 or 9 years old, he's thinking about this.
A job that, you know, will at least give me enough to just pay for gas to get there and from every day. Nah, I want to do something that I feel is going to take my mom out of here and hopefully put us in a better situation.
But why is Usher talking about these incidents now? Are his statements supported by any evidence? Absolutely. Recent acts by fellow rapper Mase have brought attention to persistent problems in the music business, with Mase confronting Diddy on social media about outstanding publishing rights from their previous joint ventures. Not only that, Mase seems to have charged Diddy with continuing to withhold his publication rights from more than 20 years ago, sharing a tweet that brought attention to the situation of young artists who sign unjust contracts with Diddy and get trapped in an endless cycle of abuse and freak-offs with the rapper.
That's really good. Let me take my shit off. Now, I can say this because it's not something I didn't say to him. Puff, how do I want to say this? Me and Puff was like, I felt like I did more than I got credit for, more than I got paid for.
You felt or did you do that? Because you said felt, like
okay,
feeling.
let's clear that up then.
You saying you feeling that?
No, we're gonna keep it with, because I'm trying to be nice. I never got paid what I was worth, and I never got the respect I was worth. So this thing that I got for Puff is more like, you trying to keep me here. I'm not here. All my peers is up here. All my peers are bosses. When it's time, just like somebody raise somebody up, you know they did work with you, they go from the little man to maybe A&R to something else. He just kept trying to keep me right here, like he didn't want me to grow at anything. And to anybody, is that gonna bother you?
Yeah.
Especially
Absolutely.
if I'm producing the work. Yeah. Puff would go out and party, and I would be in the studio writing the records, and then I just come back and say, he'll say this is his part or that is his part, but I was the person there creating it all.
Right.
And then, I mean, from the lyrical standpoint. where somebody did a beats, and even More Money, More Problems. I came up with that. I came up with the beat too. And I said, Stevie, we need to do this beat and do it like this. So just imagine all of these moments that are taken from you, the records, the beats. You ain't getting the money, you ain't getting the publishing, you ain't getting the respect.
That's messed up.
And I don't think you're like that.
No.
So that became really frustrating for me because I'm
You
looking.
you don't think you like that? What that mean? I don't think you would like that.
Like,
if a mother did you like that? What the
Yeah,
fucking
like-
story is you listening to, nigga?
Man, I don't think you like that to be pulling with you.
He said, "What story is you listening to?" Yeah.
So that became really frustrating for me because I'm
You said you
looking.
don't think you like that? What that mean? I don't think you would like that.
Like,
if a mother did you like that? What the
Yeah,
fucking
like-
story is you listening to, nigga?
Man, I don't think you like that to be pulling what you pulling.
Yeah, you from the ghetto. You like?
Yeah, like you know what would come with doing that. But everybody is letting you get away with it. Everybody. So me quitting after one album, it didn't take long for me to figure it out. Like, I'm not gonna be here with this. I don't care who's here because you're not paying me and you're not respecting me.
Mace has also questioned Diddy's public persona of black excellence in a lengthy Instagram post, calling on him to confront the structural problems in the music business. Supporting Mace and Usher in their claims, Justin Bieber also met Combs in a similar way when he was 15 years old. That is when Usher found Justin Bieber on YouTube in 2009, and the two eventually became friends. According to Bieber, he met Combs through Usher, who invited him to his parties and gave him pricey presents like a Lamborghini. However, Patty Millette, Bieber's mother, claims that Combs also attempted to use booze and drugs to corrupt her son. Millette asserts that Combs urged Bieber to consume champagne and offered him cocaine and marijuana at his gatherings. She claims that what she witnessed at one of Diddy's parties horrified her and that she felt compelled to step in to shield her son from Combs' dark influence.
There was a time where I was sipping lean, I was popping pills, I was doing Molly, shrooms, everything. All these people around me just kind of hanging on, wanting stuff from me, knowing that, like, I was living this lifestyle that they also wanted to live, drinking, smoking. As humans, we go through so many ups and downs, so many good seasons, bad seasons.
Pop superstar Justin Bieber arrested at Miami Beach overnight.
Charged with DUI, resisting arrest.
Since then, Usher and Bieber have both moved past their connections with Combs and experienced great success in their professional lives. However, they have also encountered difficulties and obstacles along the road, like addiction, depression, and legal troubles, all of which are repercussions of what they experienced with Diddy. Not to forget, Jaguar Wright seems to have...
Hey, bruh. After hearing Diddy talk about how him and Usher would wake up in the morning and all these government reports and allegations from Cassie, or his ex-girlfriend, talking about the things that he would do when it comes to the drugs. I mean, the drugs is one reoccurring thing that comes across every individual that was with Diddy. And I believe he's one of those people that love the control because he has the money, and that really builds your ego, and you want to control people. So when he's with them at such a young age, I think he definitely takes advantage of the vulnerability.
Implied that Combs was involved in several deaths, particularly those of young musicians who didn't seem to want anything to do with Diddy and his wild antics behind closed doors. That's right.
I'm sorry, I'm a little upset about it, because Al B. Sure just came out of his coma, and I've been talking to Al, and we've been texting back and forth, and I'm just glad that he's alive to text.
Definitely. Definitely.
Yeah, but when you think about Kim, I was thinking to myself the other day, Uptown Records started with 5 people. Andre Harrell.
We're going to leave that video right there, y'all. Comment down below. Yeah, I think Diddy did the deal with Usher. And also Justin Bieber, unfortunately. I mean, everything's just unfortunate what Diddy's doing over here. Not paying people their money, taking advantage of them, bending them over, you know. But comment down below, do y'all think these things are true, or do y'all think they're false, or any other thoughts and comments that popped up into your mind while watching this video? I'm going to catch you guys in the next one the same way you're going to catch me in the next one. Peace.